how is this even possible? Because looking at this from a different angle, you, this lady also, you see your life now, you're stranded, you've been left, you don't even know where this guy lives now, your recent agent, you don't even know where he lives. Now he's also had sex with you, he's left you, he's dumped you. Who is even the father of the child? Like, who is responsible? Who is going to take responsibility of the child? Hello and welcome once again to the channel of truth. Initially, if you come here, pregnancy test is one of the medical checkups or medical tests that you're supposed to take. And you're supposed to be negative of pregnancy, you're supposed to be negative of HIV, you're supposed to be negative of tuberculosis, hepatitis B. You need to be clean of all these things. Now, if you have any of these things, you either get deported or quarantined to be treated. If this kind of disease or problem is treatable, then they will kind of quarantine you and then help you solve your problem before you're being left to work in the public domain. Okay, so this lady is actually stranded. I would say she's stranded because now she can't even. Okay, so this is what happened. I'm just sick and tired of people being manipulated and then used. Due to the fact that she wanted to travel, the agent back in Ghana who brought her here to the UAE had to sleep with her. He had sex with her back home in Ghana. Okay, and on reaching here, the agent who is also supposed to find her a job also had sex with her here in the UAE. Okay, and after having sex with her, I'm not sure any of them was even protected. None of them was protected. She was actually, introduced to a job. She got signed up to a job, and then after 3 months, she found out that she is pregnant. And this is what happens. If you get here, sometimes you're being put on probation. I think this is why I'm trying to explain reasons as to why maybe the pregnancy, notice was delayed. When you get here, sometimes when you're on 3 months tourist visa, you're being put on probation. Even though they kind of make your employment visa for you, you are being put on probation for like a month or two, just to see if you can do the work or not. So if you're unable to do the work, there will be no need to go for visa change. Though you have the employment, the employment visa being processed, you need to go for visa change, which is when you're being taken to the hospital for medical checkups. You'll be tested for HIV and stuff like I've already mentioned them in my previous videos. So I think when the time was due, maybe she was the preferred type, like they wanted to work with her, and that being the case, they had to go for medical checkup. And when they went for medical checkup, that was when it was discovered that she was pregnant, or she is pregnant. Bro, why do you even have to take advantage of people just to give them help? I'm very sure she paid you. She paid you to, bring her here to the UAE. It wasn't for free. And after paying you, you had to sleep with her. Even if she didn't pay you, do you have to sleep with her before you kind of give her that kind of help that she needs? And to the girl also, I don't know if she's dumb or stupid, because how could you stoop so low, go sleep with someone just to be able to travel to the UAE, Dubai, not any other place, but Dubai. Just to travel to Dubai, you have to go sleep with an agent, even if you paid him to process your visa and stuff for you. What the I just don't seem to understand people sometimes. Now, here lies the case: you're pregnant. In the first place, who is responsible? Who impregnated you? Which of them agents? Is it the one in Ghana or the one here? Who is going to be responsible for that? Who is going to take responsibility for your pregnancy? And now you're left stranded. You're even lucky you weren't deported. And here, there is nothing like manyim mekoya abortion. No, it is not done here. You better go to your country. If you go do it and then you die in peace in your country. It is not tolerated here for you to go for any kind of, illegal stuff and illegal acts that is going to lead you to death or something. So that is it. Now she's stranded. Now you offered yourself in the first place. You had to go have sex with an agent back in Ghana to travel to the UAE without protection. Assuming that person had HIV or any communicable diseases, and then he transferred them to you, what would you have done? For all you know, you've not even tested that. Okay, now you're pregnant. Who knows? Maybe you're having these kind of communicable diseases. I'm not sure about that, because if you had that means you would have been deported the very day you were tested, if you were positive to any of them. But now here lies the case, you're pregnant. What are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? Now you're stranded. It is up to the people around to help you. She is now in the streets begging for alms. I don't seem to understand, bro. I don't seem to understand. I don't understand why people get themselves so much into trouble. They stress themselves out just to get some little offers. And after getting the offer, it just leaves. What is the benefit of coming here anyways? At the end of the day, you're pregnant. You can't be employed. You need to go back home, because if you don't go back home, you might give birth here, and after giving birth, both you and your child, you would be living here illegally. Before you get your child out of this country, it will take a whole lot of cash. It will take a whole lot of instances. It will take God. It's going to be difficult for you to live here and then give birth here without a job. You don't have anybody taking care of you. You don't even know the father of this child, and you can't abort that child here. So what are you going to do? What is the essence of you traveling in the first place? Having sex without protection, and then coming here having sex. I mean, like, why would you do that? Bro, yatna 2 years, 10 months without sex. Nothing happened to us. Here we are. Yako, Yaba, it's been almost a year. We are still hanging around without sex. We are still here. Yini. Why? And to the guys out there, like, would you always have to have sex with any girl that you help out there? Do you know where this girl is coming from? Do you know the kind of person you are meeting? Do you know what is going to happen after having sex with this kind of girl? Like, you don't even know them. You don't know anything about them. Yet, you go ahead to have sex with them. Bro, you're endangering yourself. You're endangering your life. I'm not in the position to advise you, but it is not advisable. It is not fair. Like, you're not even in a relationship with that person. You're not in a relationship with this girl. But all you need is to have sex, satisfy your lustful needs, and then get those semen out of your loins. That is all you think about. After the sex, what? What happens after the sex? What even happens after sex? Sometimes you get so tired, you get bored. Sometimes you get to hate the person you've had sex with. And what is so special about having sex indiscriminately? Like having sex with someone you're not even in a relationship with. How do you feel? Bro. So you see your life, this lady also, you see your life. Now you're stranded, you've been left. You don't even know where this guy lives now. Your recent agent, you don't even know where he lives. Now he's also had sex with you. He's left you, he's dumped you. Who is even the father of the child? Like, who is responsible? Who is going to take responsibility of the child? Are you crazy? Like, who does that? Sometimes it's sad. Like, I'm sorry I'm being, this pissed off, but, sometimes it's just sad. Looking at the way people come here, and then what the means through which they come here, and then at the end of the day, what they go through, it's very sad. At the end of the day, it is cost 90 because you traveled from Ghana to come here to work. You had sex with someone before coming. After having sex with someone before coming, you came to have sex here too. Now you're pregnant. Who is responsible for the pregnancy? Okay, with that being aside, now you're unemployed. No company is going to employ you, girl. Like, nobody's going to do that. You're pregnant. You're pregnant means you can't work. So I don't know, but see, I don't know. Like now I've been told about this. I can't offer any help. I can't take responsibility of the pregnancy. Neither can I help her get employment because she is pregnant. No company is going to employ a pregnant lady. Like, imagine working in a company and then you get pregnant. Sometimes you're being given like sick leaves and then maternity leaves and stuff like that. Nobody's going to take that risk. How long are you going to be able to work? Okay, so it's sad. I don't know. I just don't know. But if you want to travel, go through the right channel. Just to know somebody. I am here ranting. Ask me if there is any kind of opportunity. If there is, I'm going to let you know. I keep posting, details of companies and jobs and stuff like that on my page on Facebook. You can check them out. I post jobs sometimes. Sometimes also I sit here whilst I'm talking in my videos. I give clues about jobs or people or companies that need people. You can take them and then do justice to them. Like apply to these kind of companies. Okay, it will help. Other than going to have sex with someone before getting a visa, going to have some sex with someone before getting yourself employment, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. What are we even doing here? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? It is not worth it, dear. Just I'm sad for you, but there is nothing we can do about this. Okay? Like the dude who went to kiss a girl in class, like the dude who is sometimes you think about certain people and you get to think, you get to, God, bro, see you on the next one.